us. So just wanted to share this video with y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hold on, let me make sure that it's shown.
Sick. I just looked. I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I just looked through my Walmart history, and I found this Walmart order from 2 years ago for the whole month worth of groceries. 45 items cost $126. A whole month of groceries just for me, basically. But I did notice this reorder all button, and I wanted to see how much it would cost now. Now, this order of 45 items for 1 month would have cost $414. That is 4 times more. How the fuck? How? What? I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I just looked through my Walmart history.
4 times the amount since 2022. Is that not insane? I don't know how we're surviving out here, man. There's gotta be a crash coming soon. I don't know. Figure out a way to get some cash so you could take advantage of this crash when it comes, because I think it's gonna come in the housing market. I think it's gonna come in commercial real estate. It may already be happening in commercial real estate, but something is coming. Something is coming. And hopefully we can put ourselves in a position to where we don't have to suffer from these situations that occur. But like with any other chaotic situation, there's an opportunity. So hopefully we can figure out a way to, I don't know, take advantage of some bad situations, because they're going to come. They're going to cycle through. It just is what it is. But hopefully we can move to a place where we're in a position to capitalize on it, because that's how the rich continue to be rich and be wealthy. When things are hectic, when things are chaotic, when people think that this crashed and that crashed, yeah, that's when everybody's getting scared, while the people with the money, that's when they're investing. That's when they're investing. That's when most of the wealth is transferred or created or built upon. All right, one more video, and then we're going to get out of here. So this is from, I believe this is it a pre-K class, kindergarten class? Look at this kindergarten class in China. I was impressed. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know, man. I know we like to think of ourselves as the greatest country in the world, but when you look at a lot of what these other kids are doing in schools, whether it's from a physical standpoint, I didn't see too much obesity in that clip. From a physical standpoint to a mental standpoint, you know, you go to these other countries, these kids they're creating geniuses. Meanwhile, you go to our inner cities and none of the kids can read. Like, none of the kids can read, literally, at their reading level. So just something for us to think about, for us to consider, and for us to push ourselves, whether we're adults, whether we're much older, whether we're younger, but for us to constantly challenge ourselves and to raise our standards. So therefore, you know, our kids will have those standards as well. Our teachers will have those standards. Our community, it'll be across the board. It says a lot when kids can't read, and it says a lot on the education system, but it also says a lot based on what the kids are learning at home. You know, I understand if I send my kid to a school, then it's a reasonable expectation to think that they're going to come back learning how to read. But I also understand that if they're not learning somewhere, then that is my responsibility, that I am obligated to then take on more of a role in order to make sure that they can read. Because a kid that can't read, in my opinion, that's setting up, especially a young boy and a young woman, it's setting young boys and young women up for maybe issues and trouble in different areas just by not being competent individuals. It limits a lot of the opportunities just across the board. So that's what I wanted to share with y'all. So let's all kind of take on that role and responsibility of increasing the standards in our own lives. So therefore, the people that we obviously influence and the people that follow us will take heed and do the same. Let's pressure people with our standards. That's what this is about. That's real influence. Pressuring people by how we lead by our example. Let the way that we move in life be an example to the younger people, not just what we tell them, but let our actions actually be the example.